Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallim. Bye. Our topic today will be فرائض الوضوء وسننها. That is the obligation acts of ablution, or we call it compulsory acts of ablution. وكذلك سنن الوضوء, recommended acts of ablution, inshallah. Before we go further, as we all know, in Islam, Salah is one of the most important pillars. In Islam we have 5 pillars, but one of the most important pillars in Islam is Salah. And this Salah, your prayer will not be accepted or accept if the ablution is not correct. Ablution is compulsory for each Muslim to perform ablution correctly before you pray. You must perform ablution. Failure to perform ablution without reasons, you don't perform ablution, neither tayammum, your prayer will not be accepted. And then if you are performing ablution, you don't do it correctly, your ablution also will not going to be accepted. And if the ablution is not good, your salah will not be good. If the ablution is not good, your prayer is not going to be accepted. There are so many reasons which talk about that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu idha kumtum ila salah faghsulu wujuhakum, ila al-ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that means the ablution is compulsory. If you want to start praying, if you want to pray, then perform ablution. To make it simple, to perform ablution. That means ablution is compulsory for those who want to pray. And the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam also say, La yuqbalu Allahu salatan bighayri tahur. Allah will not accept your prayer if you are not clean. That means if you don't perform ablution. Allah will not accept your prayer if you do not perform ablution. Tahur means to perform ablution. Another hadith of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam also says, La yaqbalu Allahu salatan man ahdatha hatta yatawadda. Allah will not accept none of your prayer, and like your prayer, Allah will not accept your prayer from those who have impurity, like who have hadath, that's like who have like impurity in your system, unless they perform ablution. Like if your ablution is, you don't perform ablution, you don't have ablution, like you come from the toilet or something like that, like, as we mentioned last topic, if things that will nullify your ablution, if that has happened, then Allah will not accept your prayer with that condition until you perform ablution. That make ablution is compulsory for every Muslim. Before you pray, you must perform ablution. And in order to perform ablution, when performing ablution, there are some things which failure to do them correctly, your ablution will nullify. Failure to do the compulsory act, the obligatory acts of ablution correctly, your ablution will nullify it. It's not going to accept. Ablution is not correct. And when your ablution is not correct, that means your prayer, whatever you do, your prayer will not going to be correct. You don't have prayer because you don't have ablution. In order to have a prayer, you need to perform correct ablution according to the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, and that is what all the scholars agree. We are coming to talk about the compulsory acts of ablution. These compulsory acts of ablution mean failure to do them, or one of them correctly, or like you do not do it, you mistakenly jump, you don't do it, that means you don't have ablution. Or failure to do them correctly, you don't have ablution. Or you do some part, you don't do some part, you don't have ablution. You must do these compulsory acts of ablution, all of them, before you pray. I mean compulsory acts of ablution, obligatory acts of ablution, you must do them, all of them correctly. So we go. The obligatory is, some say 6, yes, some will say 7, some say 5. Let's go. The first of all is niyyah, intention. A person who is trying to perform ablution, you need to have an intention that you are coming to perform ablution. Intention first. The second one is to wash your face. A person who is performing ablution, washing your face like this is compulsory. Like this is compulsory. Started from the where your hair started up to here, around here, like here, or like it's compulsory. You wash them. You wash your face. It's compulsory. That's number two. Number two. Number three, after washing your, that is to wash your hand from the finger. You must start it from the fingers. From these fingers, then up to the elbow. The elbow must be included. Started from the finger up to elbow. Do not start here. You started from the finger up to the elbow. This is compulsory. Failure to do it started from the finger or do it correctly, you don't have ablution. You must start it from the finger up to elbow. You must include this elbow and then bring it. You wash them correctly. All of them wash. That's third. Fourth one is to rub your head. You put water. Put water in your hands and then you rub your head from here, starting from here to back. That is compulsory. To start it from here and go taking up to the back is compulsory when performing ablution. And number fifth one is washing your feet. To wash your feet, you must wash your foot up to the angle. You must wash your foot up to the angle here. The angle here, you must wash it up to the angle here. Here. So that means that is fifth condition. Compulsory act. You wash it both foot up to the angle. Six say follow the prescribed according to you. Follow them according to how it comes with face, hand, head, and face. You follow them, which also is compulsory. And then you wash. And some say 6-1 to wash it cleanly. Make sure water touch all part of that particular part, and then we are performing ablution. Let me repeat. Intention first, washing your face second, your hand from the finger up to the elbow, third, your head to rub your head up to the back, fourth, to wash your feet up to the ankles. That is fifth one. Sorry, that's fifth one. And then follow prescribed parts. Follow them accordingly. That is fifth one. And also some say to wash them, and then that like you wash them. Which is, some will stop this 5 like after the fifth. Some will stop there. Some say those are compulsory acts of ablution. These are compulsory acts of ablution. And then, as I said earlier, failure to do them correctly or failure to do one of them correctly, you don't have ablution. And if you don't have ablution according to Prophet Muhammad, you don't have prayer. Your prayer will not be accepted if you don't have ablution.